Hello guys, welcome back to the Deadliest Catch out here in the Bering Sea. Yep, we are catching crab once again, and yep, gotta help out my workers already because apparently I'm going too fast for them in second gear. At least Kurt anyways. Kurt's having a hard time keeping up with everything I'm asking him to do, so I'll help him out a little bit. Come over here and drop off that wonderful pot that we have. 2 on board. Well, it says 3, I have 3 on board. We're really in a third. There we go. We're out of there. I think we have our workers at, well, can I say top speed that they can go? Have all the skills that they require. So, yeah, 11 and a half hours soak, I believe is what we're on. Let's go ahead and put some crab into the pot. So, yeah, 2 strings of 24 is what we're going to be doing. Bring in the cash. And boy, have we been bringing in the cash lately. So well. I think we've got all the skills I would prefer that we have. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and try to get them all. Try to get them all by the end of Season 1. Can I even do that? And already I see a hook on the ground, and I'm not sure why. Why do we have 2 hooks on the ground? Oh, boy. Is he going to grab? I have no idea what he's doing. I'll put these back away. This is the way we're going to start, Kurt. Have no idea why he's putting them back on the ground. So I'm just going to grab them all and put them away, and hopefully he can grab one and pick one that he wants. I don't think none of them, if they're all bad, then I'm in trouble. 95, 98, 100%. They're all fine. We'll let him grab one and see what he thinks. See what he thinks. See, as we're sorting out crab, we got 24 pots in the string. Already got almost 1,000 pounds of crab in the holding tank. Let's go back up to the wheelhouse just to see how things are going. And looks like I'm crowding the pots a little bit too much. Let's go ahead and put it in second gear. So now that we have our workers going as fast as they can, even our sorter, we're fully equipped on the sorter. He's sorting crab as fast as he can. The way I set pots, he cannot sort the crab fast enough for the amount of crab that we're bringing in. That's the way it seems to be. He can at first, for like the first 8 pots, yeah, he can keep up with that. But after that, yeah, then he got to slow down a little bit once in a while. And even Kurt in second gear, yeah, Kurt in second gear cannot do. Of course, I'm asking him to do a lot of things. If I had 3 workers, so Harry is always sorting the crab for us. If I had Kurt just doing a couple things, and had a 3rd worker, like maybe doing the hydraulics, and 1 worker emptying the crab out of the pot, then it might be a little bit easier for him. I know I'm asking him to do a lot, but I'm trying to stay away from that 3rd worker. Not that I can't afford one, but it's just another chance of them getting each other's way. Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid that as much as I can. Trying to avoid that as much as I can. How am I doing? Okay, yeah, I don't remember how much I did. We're doing fine on fuel. We can hold 24,000 pound of crab. So if I get 12,000 pound of crab off this string, and then the next string, then we're doing fine. I want to head back on down. I mean, Harry is sorting crab a lot faster than originally than he was, so that's all good. How many more days left in the season? About 4.5 days. Okay. Someone's banging hard on the deck. Not too sure what for. Let's put the crab away. Help keep the crab off the table, because yeah, I still don't see anything. Dude, you missed the... How did you miss that pot? I tell you, second gear, Kurt cannot do a darn thing. Full reverse. I mean, did he grab the pot? No, he did not. So hard to find good help these days. Kurt, you're killing me, man. You are killing me. So the question is, you know, are we going to get our 12,000 pound of crab on this string of 24? Who knows? The one thing I will say about the game after a while, though, it does get a little repetitive. I mean, it's not much going on here. I wish they had a worker that could drive the boat. That would be great. Kurt, you want to... Are you even trying there? Are you sure you got it this time now? There, now he's got it. So yeah, so the workers still have some issues once in a while. Not as bad as it was when we first played it. So that's getting better. It's kind of a rare thing that they have problems. Every time you go into port, the workers kind of get a reset. So that works out well. But right now, as we saw, Kurt is kind of dropping the grappling hooks on the deck for some reason. And I'm not sure why. So hopefully when I put all three of them in storage, he picked one that he kind of likes and is going to put it back on the hanger. At least that's what I hope he does. I'm in third gear. Let me slow back down to first gear. And try to get a little bit closer to the buoys here. And we'll straighten back up. So yeah, collecting pots is a slow process because not much I can do. I got to kind of be in the wheelhouse once in a while to make sure everything's going well. I go down a couple times, as you know, in between pots to put the buoys away. Help store some crab in the holding tank. When it comes time to set pots, pretty easy. Pretty darn easy for what we do. Just put the boat in gear and go. Now, what could be beneficial to us in the future is once I get the upgrade for the boat where I have 6 gears instead of 4. So when I go to set pots, you know, we just put the boat in high gear and go. That's what we do. So that will, in 6th gear, we're going to put more space in between the pots when it comes time to collect them. Maybe the workers can keep up with what we're doing. If that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. Alright, so we're already up to 2,400 pounds. Yep, put the tote over here away from where we're storing pots. And I'll collect the buoys. So this is the process we'll be doing for another... Well, boy, math is this. 17 more pots left to go. And we'll see how much crab we got on board. Then we'll go ahead and set them. Then we'll have a nice little rest. Do it all over again. Do our second string. And then, by then, we should be able to head back into port. And who knows? Buy a whole bunch of more upgrades for the boat. Maybe some for the crewmen as well. Coming up to our last pot, and to say it's been a struggle? Yeah. Oh, the deadliest catch. So the thing with the grappling hook, figured that out. The grappling hook that was actually in place was at 0%. So I had to grab the one that was 0% off the ship, put it in storage, and then grab a quote-unquote good grappling hook to put it on there. That's why Kurt kept going to storage and then dropping it on the floor, because on the deck, because he couldn't put it back to where it should have gone because the grappling hook that was there was at 0%. Let's see, now we have an issue. Yeah, of course we have an issue. Where Kurt does not want to load the pot on the launcher. So I got to come down here and grab it. Put it on here like that. And I think I let go of the hook. Did I not? I did. And there's too many crab on the sorting table. So I'm running that. Even in first gear, the lowest gear that we got here, basically, other than neutral, is Harry cannot sort the crab fast enough. So I even stopped twice at advanced time an hour, and he's still having a hard time keeping up. See, I'll put the tote there, and now Kurt's not going to come over here and put the crab into the table, even though it has less than 500, because he saw it at 500 when the pot was on the launcher. So now he's not going to. Oh, he'll put the table back though, and he's closed up the pot, and now he's going to go ahead and store it. Well, alrighty then. That's where we're at with that. So what I want to do now is, while he's doing that, and before we go anywhere, let's come back in here and grab our penetration spray, because our things are pretty well worn. They're down in the, well, 60 percentile. So let's go ahead and fix some of this stuff up. Is this still the same? That's 100%. That's the same thing. The hydraulic lifter. And let's get that working really, really good. Sorting table. All squared away. And of course, the crane over here. Yep, we are good. I think that's everything. I don't think there's anything in the wheelhouse I have to spray, so well, hopefully that's the case. Let's put that away. So now what we need to do is we need to go up into the wheelhouse. Yep, get in the captain's chair. And basically all I want to do is we're facing northeast. Just go do it about face. Now turn around and go southwest. And set these pots out. So right now, as you can see, I haven't even been keeping track myself because I've been so busy trying to figure out all the little things. We are up to about 8,500 pound of crab, and I think he's got like pretty close to 400 crab he's got to go ahead and sort out there. So by the time we finish setting these pots, he should be all done, and we can see how much we got for the first string. There's west. Just keep on turning. Not bad for 1 o'clock in the morning, right? And we will call that good right there. Alright, full speed ahead. Let's head on down. Let's go ahead and put the crew on pot setting. Right, they're switching over. And this is one that works like clockwork. Works like clockwork. How much bait do I got in here? Well, enough. Let's grab one of those. And this works rather well. Never have a problem with pot setting. Just takes me a few pots to get into a rhythm. And I'll just keep checking. When it gets low like that, like I said, I just keep checking the bait. Because you'll walk over, it'll say put more bait in. If it says grab some bait, then I know I got enough for the next pot. And hopefully Harry did get stuck as well when we were collecting the pots. So what I did was I put him on to clean the deck, and he moved, and then I went ahead and just put him right back on to sorting crab again. Walking over here. Frozen bait inside. There we go. I do have a good amount of frozen bait. We do. And we're using the best bait that there is in the shop now, so I don't think it really matters, because when we got our first pot today, I checked just to make sure it's like 80 crab. So I'm not sure if if it matters how long of a soak you have on a pot. Is it always just like 80 crab? I don't know. We can scratch our head all day long on that one. And I'm not one about to do a test here on Deadliest Catch the game. So what I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here is, yeah, we collected our first string. I think it all depends on what we find here at the end of setting our pots. I mean, if we're over 12,000, well, let's say 12,500. That's basically half of a tank load. So I mean, if we're under that, maybe we'll go back and collect the rest of our pots and go in, because we can now hold 25,000 pounds, or as you see it, 24,802 pounds. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see after we finish setting these pots. And when I get a moment, I'll go ahead and clean up the table, and we'll see how much crab we got. I think I might go into Dutch Harbor either way, because I got time to kill, and fuel's not that expensive. Oh, I'm sitting here waiting for a pot to be put down, and there's a pot already down. Yeah, so fuel, I don't want to say fuel's not that expensive, but in hindsight in the game, money-wise, the amount of money we bring in, yeah, it's not too expensive at all, is it? Alright, you know what? I'm going to see after we finish setting 19 more pots. We'll clear off the table. And we'll figure out if we're going into Dutch or not. Maybe resetting our workers, because Kurt does not want to put the pots on the launcher. So that's another good reason to go into port, I think. Well, 4 more pots left to go. So as I do, like in most of my games, when I'm just sitting here chilling out, doing my work, my brain's in motion, and I'm trying to think, why did Kurt stop actually lifting up the pots when he was reeling them in? And the only thing I can think of is when the grappling hook glitched out or failed, and I finally fixed the problem. That's finally when he stopped lifting up the crab, the pots onto the hydraulic lifter. But now, yeah, like I'm saying, I think we're probably going to go into port right after this, because I need to reset the workers anyways. And plus, I need to put these on a soak. and just sitting here wasting 12, well, I don't want to say wasting 12 hours. In a way, I'm wasting 12 hours no matter what I do, because I got to let these soak for at least 12 hours, I think. I might as well head into port and empty out the holding tank. Get some cash. Maybe get, oh, frozen bait. I wasn't checking on that. And yeah, get some upgrades for the ship. And see how we're doing. How many more pots we got left? Just one? Yep, just one. And I was also thinking, I mean, I don't know what happens. I never played a full season yet. But we can only hold 24 pots on deck, which is fine. I'm thinking about maybe getting, at some point, another 24 pots and buoys. The reason being is I got 24 out. I could have 2 strings of 24. So when I collect a string, I'll have room to put it on deck. Then when I go collect, when I set those, I go to the other string. But I don't know what happens at the end of the season. When this end of the seasons come, do I have to get all my pots out of the water? Or, because I can only store 24, I'm going to have 48 pots in total. I can't store them all. Can I store them in Dutch Harbor? Can I sell them? I have no idea. Let's come back over here. Let's see, exactly 200 crab left, really? Interesting. Alright, so did we get... It's probably going to be just shy of 12,000, be my guess. Depending on how we did here. Yep, just shy. Let's go ahead and put that cover back on. So theoretically, I have probably enough room to do another string. But since Kurt is kind of bugged out a little bit, I think we're going to go back into port and get some of our cash here. It's not going to be a great haul, but it's not going to be a bad one either. I just need to reset the workers. Actually, I should say that. I need to reset Kurt. Harry seems to be doing alright. Every once in a while he does have a problem. Yeah, because our pots need to be soaking anyway. So let's go ahead and head on into port. So the question is, how did Harry do sorting the crab today? Let's see if we got any fines coming. No fines. Brought in 109,000, which is lovely. Alright, so what do we got for upgrades? Let's go right to the ship for upgrades. Let's see what's available. No, sorry. Take out own. What's available? Enlarge your buoy basket. Warning system fast and furious. 2 more gears so you can sail faster. Yep, we're going to go ahead and get that. Bigger tank. Increase the capacity of your tank. You can refuel more so you can sail further. I don't think that's a problem for us. Warning system for your fridge. I don't need a warning system. Bigger buoy basket. Alright, I don't need that as of yet. Let's go see what I got for skills I have not used yet. Yeah, so we're maxed out on our workers. I mean, they're working 100% faster. Same thing for sorting. I got almost everything here and for captain's contact except for towing. Do I really need... yeah, it's 10,000. We'll buy it. What does this do? I forgot now. Lower fuel usage. Alright, we'll buy that. And we'll buy that for... Do I have 30,000? I do. And you always have the bait at hand and don't need to manually take it from the grinder to the freezer. That's not a big thing. But you know what? Let's see. That's 100 grand. I forgot about that one. Increase the range of the vessel's mini-map. I'm not really sure it's necessary, but we'll go ahead and do that. And that's 20,000. I don't have 20,000. Bait at hand. You know, let's go ahead and buy that just to try it. And there we go. We are going to go to the store, though, the shop. And I got plenty of grappling hooks. Let's go ahead and we will grab... Wait, I can hold 13, right? So let's confirm that. Accept. That should be enough bait for us. So that leaves me with $5,720 in the bank account. More upgrades. Fuel, we're doing fine. We brought in $500,000 worth of crab. Yeah. Change ship? Nope, I don't need to change ship. So upgrades, I mean, upgrades for the ship. I mean, a large buoy basket. Hydraulic system wears out much slower. Not that big of a deal. Warning systems, I don't think that's necessary. And the bigger fuel tank. I'm never really running out of fuel. Unless they change all that. And of course, all we got left for skills is bring in the grappling hook faster, towing, being able to hire more workers. And this one here, ability to check crab properties without lifting them. I don't know if that's for our deckhand. It says deckhand knows know-how. I don't know if that works for the workers or is that just for me. Still not sure. Still not sure. But what I think I'm going to do, I may just do the next string off camera and maybe do a second string with you guys and come back into port again. Or I may just go ahead and do a few strings. I won't cash, well, I'll have to cash in because my tank will be full. I may cash in, but I may not spend the cash anywhere. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know. The game's starting to get it's a little bit buggy again here and there. Not as bad as it was the first time around. But I think there might be just one more episode left in us for this season here, and we may wrap it up. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here in Deadliest Catch. But until then, have a good one.